Joseph YouTube, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Woman says he cheated on me, and so to get him back, I let all his friends bust the cheeks. One by one, I smashed them all. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
All right, gather around. Here's the story. Once upon a time, I was dating this boy. We'll call him the Persian Prince. We'll call him that because that's what he calls himself.
Okay.
He had a really bad habit of like telling me how hot my friends were and like asking me for their phone numbers, and haha, it's a joke. But then I would find out later that like even though I didn't give him their phone number, he would find a way. Instagram wasn't a thing back then, but Twitter was, Facebook was, BB Messenger. And I would always get messages from my friends being like, yo, Lema, like, your man's, like, trying to talk to me or whatever. I was young, I was dumb, okay? I let these things go.
There it is, guys. I was young and I was dumb. This is the part where we're supposed to be like, it's okay. Let's get back into it.
Oh, one time, he calls me, 4 o'clock in the morning. He's like, hey, I need you. I said, why? He said, come over, please. I live 45 minutes away from him. He was like, come over. Please. I said, okay, fine, I'm coming. Drove 45 minutes. I get into his bed. He says, I feel so bad for myself. I said, why? He said, I just f***ed the ugliest girl ever.
Oh.
And I feel bad for myself. I said. And I stayed with this man. And then I found out he was dating a whole other woman. The woman in question was 19. Her name was Priscilla with the big that is her real name. Not the part with the big but Priscilla was her name. Anyways, that
City Boys. Let's go.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
was my breaking point. And one thing about the Persian Prince is that honestly and truly he was not that cute. But you know who was? All of his friends. So what did I do? One by one. Oh. Every last one of them. Was it my finest moment? No. But did I do it? Yes. And do I regret it? Absolutely not. Is he still in my DMs every single day to this day, 11 years later, begging for a crumb of poussé? Absolutely. Do we like my new hair? Because I'm kind of obsessed. Okay. Bye, guys.
Side note, and I want your honest take on this, man. Like, real honest conversation right here. Is it just me, or can you tell the women who've just been out here taking hella D? Like personality, like I'm talking about like how this woman's like all over the place. You get what I mean, man? All over the place, kind of like sporadic, the way that she talks, just like, you like my hair? You know what I mean? Just like a little bit off. Is a little bit, I swear, man, there's like a certain person, something that happens to women who just been in the streets way too long, right? I believe her. I don't think this story's cap. No, this is 100% unfiltered, no decaf, no sugar, no milk, straight black coffee.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
I don't think I want to drink this,
Put that coffee down.
right? I mean, this woman doesn't belong to the streets. This is something else. Your boyfriend cheats on you a bunch of times. You stay with him. You know, that's obviously your fault. But instead of just taking the L, you decide, I'm going to smash every one of his friends. That takes deliberate effort. That takes being loose, like up here, right? To just it sounded like he had a whole squad, right? Maybe a couple of one-night stands, maybe a couple of trains in there as well, right? I can imagine things got crazy.
Like my coffee like I like my women.
As always, the internet did respond, and people had a lot to say about this situation and the story that this woman shared, which I believe is absolutely true. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. First comment here comes from a gentleman, and it says, and that's how a girl gets passed around a friend group. That's facts, right? Next comment here from a woman says, that was your breaking point? With question marks. It would have been when he asked for my friend's phone numbers. The laughing emojis, yeah. Next comment from another woman says, dude should have been more worried about the friends he surrounded himself with. Who could he trust after that? With the question mark and the side smirk, she won. Yeah. And, I would tend to agree with this comment, but the truth is, man, and I know you guys won't want to hear this. The truth is most guys out here who you think are your friends will smash your girl if given the opportunity. There are few people with enough integrity in this life to deny Kat, right? A lot of men out here don't have the type of discipline to say, you know what, that's my boy, I'm good. Which is why I am strongly against bringing your female, your girlfriend or your wife around the boys and kind of treating her like she's one of the guys. That's a slippery slope, man. Are there men out there who are loyal? Yes, but they're hard to come by. But there are men out there who have high integrity, and you want to be that type of guy with your friends. Next comment here in response to that chick says, literally with laughing emojis, all his friends folded as soon as they got the chance. Next comment here from another commenter says, sometimes you just have to get down to their level to teach them a lesson. And finally, the last comment in this thread from another woman says, found it, laughing emojis and baby girl, glad you've learned. And yes, that was the best way to prove the lesson was indeed learned. She's applauding that chick. How often do you guys think that this happens? So I bet this happens way more often than women are willing to admit, right? At least this chick is willing to get on camera and admit it. Dumb, right? And probably will never be able to get rid of this video because it's on the coffee pot now. It's over. But the truth is, man, some women are very, very vindictive. And I assure you this happens more often than you would expect. Maybe you've experienced this, right? Share it in the comment section down below. Now, guys, there's one comment here, the last comment that actually got the actual chick who says, I smashed on my ex's best friends when I was younger. She actually responded to this comment. And the comment read, they're all high-fiving each other that you got passed around. That's true, man. A lot of times women like to think that in those type of situations, men are sitting there upset that wow, you after too? Gosh, golly, I can't believe, wow, they know what's up. They understand you belong to the streets, right? Probably the person that was most affected might have been your ex. Most of those guys, man, they're passing around and they are high-fiving each other in the background, taking turns and stuff. Hey, tag teaming, I'm talking WWE style. Remember when we used to think wrestling was real? I'm talking he's putting in work and tagging his boy in who's there on the outside, me next, right? And he's jumping in there, right? Turn it up. That was a bit too much. I'll probably cut this out. But anyways, guys, she responded and this is what she had to say. Let's get it.
Okay, so I made a TikTok about how when I found out that my ex was cheating on me, I all of his friends. And all the hurt boys in the comments are oh my God, you got passed around, ha 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 ha. Bibs, I passed myself around. I called them and I said hey, you trying to smush? And they said, yes ma'am. But no, what
oh, you passed yourself around. Okay.
happened?
Oh, hold on. She's saying that's not what happened. She didn't go around calling him. Let's hear what actually happened.
Because one day, we're all at his house. And tell me how high, because rule number one of being a boss, never let a clown baby try to play you. But if he does play you, rule number two, best friends and make them yes men.
Corny. She's, I believe that's a Nicki Minaj lyric. Let me just make sure. Yep. Nicki Minaj. See, this is what happens when you women try to live out what these rappers are forcing down your throat, right? You think they're drinking tea, but Nicki Minaj is happily married. Waited until she was married before she carried. And what are you doing? Getting passed around.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Can't make this shit up.
And that's what I did.
I'm going home.
So yeah.
A few more comments in response to that video. A woman here says, dust yourself off and try his friend, or whatever it was Aaliyah said. Okay, so that was an Aaliyah lyric. I don't know, guys. Comment down below. I don't know. I'm seeing a whole lot of Aaliyah maybe is the chick in the video. I don't know, guys. Comment down below. Let me know. That got 4,000 likes. So a bunch of people are like, yeah, F his friend, girl, right? You're a grown woman. I think I need to get, you know what I need? I know I need the City Boy sound. You know what? I'm just gonna have new sounds coming, and they're gonna be like 304 City Boys, you know what I mean? Sounds with like the City Boy sound, and I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman is like, you know, that one's I think that one's funny. Because women will use that to justify straight whoredom. Next comment here from another woman says, I may have been passed around, in quotation marks, but he had to listen to it happen because they shared a bedroom wall. Damn. That's up. That's not right. Right? That's not right. Next comment here from another woman says, and they're probably still texting her, thinking about her, and low-key mad at their boys. No, they're texting to get some more cheeks. Nobody's mad. Nobody's mad. The creator, the actual chick, responded back. The woman got passed around and says, and I have the receipts to prove it. Another woman here added to the thread and says, let's see the guys, expose them. Another woman here says, why do I love you? What's your sign? Another woman here says, their friends have no loyalty, with the laughing emojis. I dated ex's best friends right in front of him. So somebody responded back to that comment and said, what does that say about you though? Whoa, that's a good question. So you're willing to date your ex's best friend, and this guy's like, what does that say about you? And here's one thing, like, women will swear that they won't date each other's exes, but they will date your friend, right? She will date your friend if she believes that guy's her soulmate. She doesn't mind snaking you, which just proves that women worry more about the sisterhood. They will allow the sisterhood. Like, women will keep themselves unmarried because we don't want to fight over a guy. They'll stay loyal to the sisterhood, but not to the men who they used to date. Weird logic to me. She responded back to that question and said, that I liked his friend better. She's like, that's it. That means I liked his friend better. And he responded and says, LOL, KMT, kissing my teeth. You women really don't get shit. Say less. And then the woman responded back to him and says, laughing emoji, when y'all start caring about our feelings, we'll start caring about yours. Listen, man, as always, curious to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.